Sorry guys, I'm sick and feeling kind of gross, but I'm going to be going away for the weekend. At least that's what I think is going to happen. So I wanted to try to get some videos out there for you guys in the meantime. So let's talk about your Kickstarter Spotlight for this week. I am super excited for this. I wasn't actually initially, and then I dove into it a little bit further, and I think this is a game that will go for a lot of people, and I think a lot of people would really like the concept behind it. So why don't we flip over to here. If OBS will load. There we go. Sorry. This is the Pythos Tabletop RPG by Gareth Johnson. I think I'm just going to play... I know I'm usually back and forth about whether or not I should play the video. But let me just play it, and you tell me what you guys think, because the video I feel like does a pretty good job. I'm going to skip the kind of intro character piece.
Welcome to the Kickstarter Welcome to the Kickstarter campaign for the Pythos tabletop role-playing game. I'm Gareth Johnson, the creator of Pythos. I've been working on this game for over 3 years, and I am so excited to finally have the opportunity to share it with you. Pythos brings to the table both a brand new fantasy setting and an innovative new game system. Let's start with the setting. Pythos is a world of ancient civilizations, with legendary heroes, villains, and monsters, inspired by many real-world mythologies and folklore. If you've ever wanted to explore a world in which the myths and legends of the Iliad, Beowulf, the Monkey King, and the Great Sphinx can all coexist, then Pythos is for you.
Fantasies, I would say.
Imagine yourself as a warrior, a trickster, a hunter, a magus, or a crusader, exploring Amazonian jungles, battling Norse monsters, delving into Egyptian tombs, facing the wrath of Greek gods, seeking favors from Asian emperors, and so much more. But Pythos isn't just a fantastic new world to explore. There is so much to share, but I just want to shine a light on the tactical combat system.
This is kind of what you're
Most tabletop RPGs use a turn-based system, where each player decides their actions independently, while everyone else waits for their next turn. Pythos takes a different approach. In combat, all participants decide their actions simultaneously, and then resolve them together in a simple priority system. Proven in numerous playtests, this system keeps everyone at the table engaged, minimizing opportunities for distractions and downtime. On top of that, it simulates combat more realistically, allowing for outcomes that turn-based systems rarely experience, such as two duelists running each other through at the same time. One of the greatest things about Pythos is that these combat mechanics, and the rules overall, are simple, without sacrificing the potential for complex tactical gameplay. It's really easy to learn, allowing you to get into the fun quickly, but it's also difficult to master, with many different options for character customization and tactics.
Something like that.
The rules have already been developed into a fully playable game, but in order to bring Pythos to the world as a complete book, fully illustrated and with high-quality hardcover binding, I need your help. Money you pledge to this Kickstarter will be spent on more beautiful artwork and the costs of printing physical books. In return, you will receive a copy of the complete book with all of the rules, character options, monsters, and setting material needed to play the game. It will also come with a complete PDF adventure called Starstruck Mountain, and an opportunity to participate in the backer beta playtest. As an extra thank you, every backer will have their name included in the credits of the book.
Nice, even $5.
And many more rewards can be unlocked if our funding exceeds our initial goal. I am so thrilled to share Pythos with you. Thank you for your support.
And the last little bit I wanted to show, which I've maybe heard of this, but I really like this concept here. I believe the importance of crowdfunding for supporting creative projects. After the costs and everything are paid, 5% of what's left will be donated to other Kickstarter, and it's called Kicking It Forward. It's a pretty cool concept. So, you guys pretty much heard. If you've ever seen me play in the Monday night stream on Roll for Roll, or you know anything about me personally, I love fantasy, mythology, things like that. I'm a huge fan of Rick Riordan books. I love, Xena and Hercules when they were on TV. I've always loved Greek mythology. And then I've been learning over the years about Norse and Chinese and all these different mythologies. And it pulls them all together into a game. which is okay, because you could do that basically in any RPG setting. But the fact that this is its own RPG setting, like system, has me intrigued. And the fact that it only uses a singular D10, as you can see right here, and it says multiple could be good, but you really only need one. This brings me back to the cinematic uni system, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Army of Darkness, Angel, those games, which I have very fond memories of running games, campaigns for 7-ish years, and that system was very cinematic, kind of as described, where things could happen simultaneously, and you could have more of that movie combat feel rather than just, having, okay, I go, I cast Fireball, then he goes and he stabs me, back and forth. Looks like it's going to be focused on simplicity, which will also be good for bringing in new players. 4 clearly defined abilities: combat, skill, will, and endurance, health, mana, and effort as your resources. Multiclassing is easy. A level 6 character could easily be a level 2 wizard, level 3 magus, level 1 trickster. So multiclassing is in there. Powers, maneuvers, spells, items, inventory. You saw sort of the kind of combat as they were scrolling through the PDF, look like feats for a D&D thing. 192 pages. PDF, you can get the Starstruck Mountain campaign as well. These are the action tokens, probably to help speed up the combat rather than having to keep track of everything in your head. You can have little physical tokens. Here's a quick breakdown of what the reward levels are. I'll go into that in a sec. $5, get your name in the book. $10, get your name in the book, and a copy of the Quick Start rules. $20 is like your base level. Copy of the game, copy of the adventure, invitation to the backer beta playtest, and your name in the book. $45 is everything I just mentioned, plus a hardcover copy of the book. $85 is all of that, plus a signed copy by the creator of the book. $200 gets you invited, all of that, plus invited to a game run by the creator of the game. And this is actually what I backed, the level that I went to, the $200 level. And the reasoning why is, it being Gygax Day just the other days, I kind of, was a little sad about how much I would have liked to have had the experience to possibly, if I was born a little bit earlier, play in a game run by Gary Gygax, or be at a convention where he was there. And not that I'm saying that Pythos is going to take off and become the next big campaign, but it could, depending on its reach and its appeal. And getting a chance to play with somebody who is passionate enough to kind of put themselves out there on Kickstarter for everybody to try and get out there and play and see. Being able to play with that person running it, that sounds like a good idea to me, so that's why I backed. $210 was for your retailers, get you multiple copies, and $500 is really cool, but I can't justify this. I'm gonna do, because I'm sorry, I'm doing something else in the background. Contribute 1 legendary character to be included in the Pythos core book as a fully playable example as a character, NPC, or villain. The illustrator will produce a character image to accompany this description in the book. So $500 gets you your own, get you custom art, and your character design of your choice gets to be a character, NPC, or villain. And it's a permanent part of the mythos of Pythos. Add-ons, and then there will be stretch goals, physical backer rewards, 1 set of action tokens with a hardcover copy, digital wallpapers, posters, and a physical copy of Starstruck Mountain. Here's the timeline. Goal looks like April or May of next year. I know the play testing, if you get into it, it's supposed to be summer of 2017, if you back at that level. And right now, it's still very, very early. It just launched. They have just shy of $2 grand of their $25,000 goal with 34 days left to go. So there will be a link in the description, guys. If you think Pythos is worth it, go ahead and click that link and back this system, back this RPG. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is worth it? Is it worth? I mean, $20 gets you a copy of the game that you could go forth and play as soon as as soon as it gets backed. And you can also visit starlightgames.com to see more. But anyway, guys, I hope you like this Kickstarter Spotlight. Let me know what you think. Will this be something you're backing or not? And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time.